back to F-16 Fitness. Lieutenant Colonel James T. Reeman, call sign Iceman here. Ready to get you through our first warm-up. Remember, as we start out on our Operation F-16 Fitness, it's important to remember vision, passion, and discipline. You've got the vision because you're here doing this with passion today. We're going to have the discipline to follow through. One quick thought for the day is that there's two types of folks out there. Those that do what they ought to, and those that make excuses not to. And by having this video in and doing this with me today, you are definitely doing what you ought to. So without further ado, let's get started. These are going to be quick, concise, and fun, so stick with me. This warm-up is designed to get your heart rate up and get your muscles warm. A lot of dynamic stretching and movement. We'll save the static stretching for the end of our workout. First thing we're going to do are 20 simple jumping jacks. So the higher you get up, the better off you are. Get your hands all the way together at the top, nice and straight on the sides. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't have to rotate around, but I'll just give you the perspective of all sides. And don't hold me to the exact number of count, because talking and counting is not one of my areas of expertise. There's about 20 good jumping jacks. Next thing we're going to do, warming up the upper body a little bit, are some huggers. All we're doing is wrapping our arms one over the other and alternating top over bottom. Bring them all the way around and make contact with your shoulders as far back as you can, just getting them warmed up. After we get a few huggers in, let's do some alternating arm circles backwards with the right arm. As close as you can keep it to your body in a nice symmetrical circle. Same thing with the left side. And then we're going to bring that right arm forward. And same thing with the left. I'm going to mention a few of the basic disclaimers here. Obviously, consult with a physician before you start any exercise program. And if you have any pain or issues, please talk to a doctor about it. Don't press through injury pain in your effort to make yourself more fit. Get that worked out first. All right, next thing we're going to do is just a little bit of quick running in place. High knees. Get those knees up, get that heart rate going. Arms pump, alternating with the legs. Nice high knees. Keep it going. All right, just a few more seconds of this to get the heart rate going. All right, transition into toy soldiers. Arm comes out about eye level and bring those toes up to meet the hand. And we just alternate sides. Get several on each side. This warms up our hip flexors as well as our hamstrings. So good looking toy soldiers here. All right, transition to our next little running exercise. Going to bring our heel right up to our butt cheeks and do a little bit of stretching out our quadriceps, the front of the leg. Just in place jogging. All right, now we've got those legs warmed up. We're going to do just a few bodyweight squats. Bodyweight squats are going to be a big part of what we do. We're going to open our feet up just a little bit. Feet just a little bit wider than hips width apart. And come down with your torso upright. Try not to bend forward. Try to keep your weight in your heels, not your toes. Hip crease gets below our knee, okay? Well below parallel, arms come up. All right, let's continue. It's important to get low. In 2003, when we were deployed over to the Middle East, we were at an undisclosed location. All we had were tents, no equipment. And that's where me and my comrades learned to do a lot of these simple but very effective exercises. All right, after about 10 of those, now we're going to do some kind of hip flexor openers. Bring that knee forward and out. Forward and out. Just going to get a couple of these on each side. All right. After we do that, we're going to get some nice reach, quadricep stretch. As I bring this hand up, I'm going to bring this leg back, this leg back, and stretch that quad. Step and step. This one takes a little bit of balance. If you need to lean against something when you're first doing these, that's fine. Foot pull while you extend. All right. Those are upright ones. We're going to get down on the deck now and do some to warm up our abs as well as our chest. First thing we're going to do on the ground here are just a couple of push-ups. Anytime I get into that plank position, hands are under the shoulders, and I do push-ups. You can modify these if you need to from your knees. Ideally, though, you want to come down, chest touch with the ground. Okay? Get about 10 of these. Get you up nice and warmed up. Alright, so that's the push-up portion. Next thing we're going to do are a couple of sit-ups. We do our sit-ups a little differently. Soles of the feet come together. This removes our hip flexors from the equation and forces us to focus a little bit more on our abs. I bring my hands back and touch them overhead, and then all the way up and I touch them beyond my feet. And notice my feet don't come off the ground. Yours may do that at first. These are very difficult. Move your feet out. That'll make it a little bit easier. As you get better at them, move your feet in. The closer you get your feet to yourself, the less leverage you have for your legs, and the more you're forced to use your abs. A couple more of these little sit-ups. And then on certain one of your all-time favorites, some mountain climbers. Plank position, outside foot, knee comes outside the elbow, and switch. Just do these for a few seconds, get that blood flowing, heart rate going, getting ready for our workout today. Alright, after a few mountain climbers, pop back up. We're going to do some jumping jacks, and then we're going to finish up with a Samson lunge. So let's get a dozen or so more jumping jacks. Keep the body moving. And then Samson lunge is simply going to be a step forward lunge. And as I step forward, I want to form two 90-degree angles with my legs. 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. I don't want to get this knee out over the toe, and I don't want this knee to rest on the ground, but I can get it just above the ground. That's the lower body portion. The upper body portion is interlace the fingers and stretch overhead. And alternate. If you're just getting started, this workout, this warm-up may be a little bit challenging. And if you're an experienced exerciser, you may like to go through this warm-up 2 times if you want to. Get your body and your heart rate where you feel like you're ready to work out. Alright, when we turn the video back on, we'll be ready for the workout. Welcome, F-16 Fitness, Day 6. Lieutenant Colonel James T. Reeman here. Iceman gonna get you through your 6th and final Tabata. Now tomorrow is going to be a rest day. What I recommend on that rest day is some stretching. Yoga is a great way to kind of recuperate. You're going to have some sore muscles, but don't let up the intensity. Relax a little bit in terms of the workout, but do something to keep improving your body. Stick to the nutrition, stick to the supplementation, and get ready to recharge to start another 6 days of your Tabata. 4 weeks of this is going to put you in the best shape of your life. Without further ado, let's get started with today's workout. First thing we're going to do today are reverse lunges. You've seen us do jumping lunges and forward step lunges. These lunges, we're simply going to stand, step backwards, and come into our lunge position. Engages our core a little bit differently. I like to bring my hands up. You can do the same thing. A little more core engagement. Looking for those two 90-degree angles. So that's exactly what we're looking for. 4 good rounds today. And we're going to do each one with intensity. Starting our little Tabata timer. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. 10 is what I'm looking for today. Nice and smooth, steady for 8 rounds. Keep up the intensity. You might be doing more than me, that's great. You might be doing less, that's fine too. Keep your motion vertical. Front knee is right over the foot without going too far. There's 10. All right. 2 rounds down, 6 rounds to go. Here we go. All right, nice work. 3 rounds down. Intensity, keep it up. Remember, there's 2
two types of folks, those that do what they ought to and those that make excuses. No excuses for us today. Powering through 4 rounds of Tabata. I like to sometimes think of the excuses we've eliminated. No equipment, no expensive gym membership, no expensive personal trainer. Just playing this on whatever electronic media you can use and getting through it. Here's round 5. Nice job. All right, only 3 rounds to go. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, 1, go. Little pause. And 10. Nice job. Getting that proper depth. I don't mind if your knee touches gently. You don't want to slam it to the ground, but it should be getting close to the ground every time. The back of that lunge. Last round. And my bonus rep. Got 11 on the last one, but gonna record 10 because that was the lowest number I did. Gonna go right into our next round. This is a high intensity exercise. Oh, all right. New Tabata timer today. Like I said, you gotta power through distractions. This one kept going. So now our next exercise we're gonna do is definitely high intensity. This is a burpee, okay? Up, down, squat, thrust. You may have seen them. It's a great all-over body exercise. With limited time, this is one of the core ones that I do on a regular basis. What we're going to do is jump down to a push-up. Chest is going to hit the ground. I will literally sometimes come all the way to the ground, push back up, and then jump up with a little clap at the top, okay? My ceiling's not real high here, so I'm not going to be jumping high, but you definitely want to get off the ground at the completion. Some modifications. You can easily step yourself down to a knees push-up, up, step up, clap, okay? Middle modification is to step down to a full push-up, up, and clap. But the ultimate is to jump those hands forward. Jump your feet forward to your hands. So if the bottom of my push-up is here, my hands are here, I want to get my feet all the way to my hands, then jump up. That's where the maximum intensity is. 8 rounds, pace yourself. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. I'm going to try to up that to 6, but I'm only going to be able to record 5. Here we go. All right. All right, there's my 6. 20 seconds goes fast when you're having fun, doesn't it? 2 rounds down, 6 rounds to go. Here we go. All right, 3 rounds in the books. You guys are doing great. Recovery drink. which I talk about in nutrition and supplementation. All right, 5 that time. So vacillating a little bit between 5 and 6. Just keep doing your best. Don't sacrifice your form. Halfway there. All the way to the deck. All right. Staying with 5, 3 more rounds to go. You guys are doing great. All right. Nice job. All right, 2 rounds to go. Nice work. I just have a little carpet remnant here. You can do this on the floor, pad, whatever you need. Nice job. Starting to breathe hard a little bit here. Must be our last round. Here we go. Pick up the intensity. And 6. Nice job. Nice job. All right. Getting ready for our next one. And if somehow we only did 7 sets of reverse lunges on the first round, forgive me. Be durable. Power through your distractions. Not looking for perfection. I'm looking for consistency and intensity. And working hard. So, it's not going to be exact. It's not going to be perfect every time. But you got to show up every day. All right, we're going to do some alternating leg raises. And you're going to like these a lot. This is core, abs. Not necessarily my favorite, but I want you to power through it. First alternative is one leg comes up into the air, 90 degrees. Other leg is on the ground. And you switch. A little bit harder. Bottom leg just off the ground. You only do it for 20 seconds. 8 times. 10 seconds to rest between each set. Record your lowest number of reps out of the 8. Here we go. 2 little leg alternators to finish out. Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 11's my number. Might be regretting that come round 8, but gotta do what we gotta do. Here we go. One leg starts up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. My hands just under my butt cheeks, not supporting too much, just a little bit. Thumbs right under there. 2 rounds down. 6 rounds to go. 1. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 7. There's 8. There's 9. And 10. Only 5 rounds to go with this. Can you believe it? You guys are doing great. Doing great. Go for the full 20 seconds. If you see me shortchanging that, shame on me. All the way to vertical. Nice job. All right. Halfway there, as I like to say, it's all downhill for the second 4. After that, one more Tabata and you're done. Shoot for vertical. All right, there we go. Now I need to get closer to vertical. If you're not getting there, you work harder too. All right, here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11. All right. How are we doing now? Just 2 rounds to go. 20 seconds of work. You guys have got this. Vision, passion, discipline. Let's execute. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 7, and 11. Nice job. All right, last 10 seconds of rest. Here we go. You guys are doing great. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Get them vertical. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 12, and 13. All right. I'm going to record 11 because that was my lowest number, but always good to go for a couple bonus reps on that last round of Tabata. Can you believe we're down to our last 8? And you're going to like this a lot. I'm going to mix it up, so you're going to have to stick with me. We're going to do, for the first time, 8 different exercises. No recording on this one. It's just kind of fun. We're going to go back and pull from some of our favorites. I'm going to get 1 or 2 from each of the days, and we're going to do 8 different ones. So, got my notes here. You're just going to have to listen to me. Last round of Tabata, here we go. I'm going to introduce 1 new one to start. The other 7 will be ones you've done. First new guy is going to be alternating leg kicks. That's going to look like this. In our bridge, fingers face forward. Okay? Legs shoulder width apart. One leg is off the ground, one leg is on the ground. And we switch. And we switch. And we switch. Okay? I don't want both feet on the ground at the same time if you can help it. The easy modification is here. Okay? The tough one is both feet are not on the ground at the same time. A lot of core engagement here. Plus we're working some tricep and shoulder stability, as well as our hip flexors. Everything's going on in a lot of these. Here we go. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. All right, jumping squats. You know them, you love them. Get low. 20 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, walkouts. Walk it out, do a push-up, walk it back. Can't get a lot of these in 20 seconds, but we love them. We got 2 rounds down, 6 to go. 1. 2. Stay with me. 3. And 3.5. All right, like to get 4 on those. Next one we're gonna do, of course, jumping lunges. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Nice job. Okay, shoulder plank to plank, forearms and back. Left and then right. Here we go. Left. 1. Right. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Nice job. I know that was one of your favorites from all the comments I received. You guys did great. Mason's twist. Feet are off the ground. Fist is clenched. 1 round. Go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Nice job. All right. Next 2. Next one, we're going to go high knee. We're going to finish with burpees. High knee, finish with burpees. Here we go. All right, 20 seconds. Your last high knees with me for this Tabata. Day off tomorrow. Day of recovery. All right. Nice shot. 10 seconds. Knees are above the waist. This is doing burpees again because we missed a round of lunges at the beginning of today's workout. Not perfection, but show up and do your best. Here we go. Last one. And 7. Nice job. You have just powered through 6 full days of some of the toughest Tabata workouts that I've done as a fighter pilot all over the world, and have taught to countless warriors. Tough folks, normal folks just like you and me. This is going to change your body. I appreciate you joining me for the journey. I'll see you at my nutritional webinar, my supplement webinar, and also for your next round of Tabata F-16 Fitness, Operation F-16 Fitness, changing your body into what you want. Super job, folks. We'll see you next time.
All right, you've just finished a great workout, and an important part of any workout is the cool down. As I alluded to earlier, static stretching kind of went by the wayside, doing all those calisthenics and stretches before a workout, but they definitely have a place after workout. And one of the principles we talk about a lot in F-16 Fitness is how you do anything is how you do everything. So give the same attention to detail to your warm-up and your cool down as you do your workouts. The same level of intensity and drive, and you'll definitely see great results. First thing we're going to do with the cool down is just stretch out those hamstrings. We worked them pretty good today. So bend over, get down as far as you can. If you can get your toes, great. If you can't get as far, work on keeping a straight back and work your way towards the ground. Slowing your heart rate down a little bit, stretching out those hamstrings. Come back up. We may have done some lunges today, but we're still going to step out into that lunge. Now I want you to rest that back foot on the ground and go ahead and flatten out those back toes. Reach over and twist. Our hip flexors get a lot of work in a lot of the squats and lunges and stuff that we do, so open them up is important. All right, hands now come to the middle. Nice stretch here as we transition to the other side. And same thing on the other leg. Hands come up and twist. Alright, back to our standing position. We're going to incorporate a little bit of balance into this one. I want you to take about a 3-foot step forward. Feet, toes all aligned in the same direction. Hands overhead. Come down to that front foot. Try to work your head toward your knee. You can make contact head-knee. Actually activates your thyroid and helps with your metabolism. Might have to bend that front knee a little bit to get your head there, and that's okay. When you raise up from this stretch, put your hands out front, use your abdominals to come up. Alright, switch sides. Topple over that front leg without toppling all the way. Head comes to knee. Try to straighten both legs. Back up. Alright, a little bit of upper body stretch. Remember we did these huggers at the beginning. Now we're just going to slow them down. Hold that arm across. Hold it. And we're going to go the other way. Now we'll bring it up overhead, similar thing, elbow goes to the sky, grab the elbow, pull it back. Same thing on the other side. Elbow up, pull it back. Now, down to all fours, couple of finishing stretches. Nice tabletop position. Take your right arm, thread it through, and lay down on your right ear. Feel really good to your shoulder. And switch sides. Left arm up, thread it through. Stretch it out. Back up to your tabletop. Spread your knees just a little bit wide. Sit back toward your heels. If you can sit on them, that's ideal. And stretch out to the front and get your forehead to the ground. Alright, back up to your feet. And last finishing stretch, hamstrings one more time. And up. Alright, good job on the cool down today. If you're still got your heart rate pretty high, you might want to go through that sequence one more time. We'll see you next time for the next F-16 Fitness workout.